Let's get right into it. Number 1, the alarm system. Malfunction. Why your brain freaks out. Imagine you're sitting in your living room, scrolling through your phone, when suddenly your heart starts pounding, your chest tightens, and your mind screams that something is terribly wrong. You look around, nothing's happening. No danger, no threat, just you and your couch. This is the classic false alarm of a panic attack, and it all starts with your brain's built-in security system, the amygdala. The amygdala is like a smoke detector for your emotions, always on the lookout for threats. But sometimes it malfunctions and sets off the alarm for no good reason, like burning toast and triggering the fire alarm. When this happens, your body is flooded with adrenaline and stress hormones, launching you into fight or flight mode. The logical part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, gets sidelined, making it nearly impossible to talk yourself down. You know you're safe, but your body refuses to believe it. This isn't a personal weakness or a sign you're broken. It's a biological glitch that happens to millions of people. The important thing to remember is that this alarm system malfunction is common, and while it feels terrifying, it's not actually dangerous. You're not alone, and you're not in real danger. Number 2, breathing betrayal. When air feels dangerous, suddenly you notice you're breathing. It's like your lungs have forgotten how to work on autopilot, and now every inhale feels forced, every exhale too shallow. You might feel like you can't get enough air, or that you're suffocating even though you're breathing just fine. This is hyperventilation, and it's your body's misguided attempt to help you escape a threat that doesn't exist. When panic strikes, your brain tells your body to breathe faster and shallower, preparing you to run or fight. But instead of helping, this rapid breathing throws off the balance of oxygen and carbon dioxide in your blood, making you feel dizzy, lightheaded, tingly, or even more panicked. It's like your lungs are doing a bad jazz solo, out of rhythm and out of control. The more you focus on your breathing, the worse it seems to get, creating a vicious cycle. If you can, try to slow your breath and take deep, steady inhales and exhales. But don't beat yourself up if it's hard. This is a tough moment. Remember, these sensations are not dangerous, and they will pass, even if your brain is convinced otherwise. Number 3, heart in havoc, the pulse that won't quit. Your heart suddenly feels like it's trying to break out of your chest. It's pounding, racing, maybe even skipping beats. You might wonder if you're having a heart attack, but what you're really experiencing is your body's natural response to adrenaline. When your brain sounds the panic alarm, your heart gets the message to pump faster, sending blood to your muscles in case you need to fight or flee. It's like your heart is auditioning for a drumming competition, and it's determined to win first place. The sensation is intense and scary, but it's not dangerous. Panic attack heart symptoms usually peak within minutes and then fade, unlike a heart attack, which gets worse with physical activity. If you're worried, remember that panic attacks are common and not life-threatening. Try grounding yourself by feeling your feet on the floor or focusing on your surroundings. Remind yourself that your heart is just doing its job, responding to a false alarm. You're not in danger, and your heart will settle down as your body realizes there's no real threat. Number 4, reality glitch, losing touch with the world. Suddenly, the world feels strange. Your hand looks unfamiliar. Your reflection in the mirror seems off, or everything around you feels distant and unreal. This is called derealization or depersonalization, and it's one of the most unsettling symptoms of a panic attack. Your brain, overwhelmed by stress, tries to protect you by temporarily disconnecting you from reality, like putting your mind in airplane mode. It's a defense mechanism, not a sign that you're losing your mind. You might feel like you're floating outside your body, or that the world is a movie set and you're just watching. These sensations are common during intense anxiety and panic, and while they're deeply uncomfortable, they're not dangerous. You're not going crazy and you're not alone. If you experience this, try grounding techniques. Touch something with texture, name 5 things you can see, or focus on the feeling of your feet on the ground. These simple actions can help anchor you back in the present. Remember, this reality glitch is temporary, and it will fade as your panic subsides. Number 5, sensory overload when sights and sounds attack. During a panic attack, your senses can go into overdrive. Lights seem too bright, sounds are suddenly too loud, and your vision might blur or tunnel. It's as if someone cranked up the volume and brightness on your entire world. This happens because your sympathetic nervous system is trying to help you spot danger, making your senses hyper, alert. But when there's no real threat, this sensory overload just adds to your distress. You might notice your pupils dilating, your hearing sharpening, or even see visual distortions like floaters or flashes. It's overwhelming, but it's not harmful. Your body is simply reacting to a false alarm, and these sensations will pass. If you find yourself overwhelmed, try focusing on one calming sense, listen to soothing music, look at a familiar object, or close your eyes for a moment. Remind yourself that your senses are just on high alert, not malfunctioning. This heightened state is temporary. And as your panic fades, your senses will return to normal. Number 6, muscle mayhem. Your muscles suddenly feel tight. Your jaw clenches, your shoulders hunch, and your hands might even tremble or cramp. It's as if your body is preparing for an action scene, ready to fight or run at a moment's notice. This muscle tension is a classic part of the fight or flight response, even though there's nothing to actually fight or flee from. You might feel restless, like you need to move, or notice your legs bouncing or your hands shaking. Sometimes, the tension can lead to numbness or tingling, making you worry that something is seriously wrong. But these sensations are just your body's way of gearing up for action, not a sign of illness. If you can, try gentle movement or stretching to help release some of the tension. Remind yourself that these symptoms are normal during panic and will ease as your body calms down. You're not losing control. Your body is just reacting to a false alarm, and the mayhem will pass. Number 7, time distortion, why panic feels endless. One of the strangest parts of a panic attack is how time seems to slow to a crawl. Minutes feel like hours, and you might wonder if the panic will ever end. This time distortion happens because your brain is hyper, focused on every sensation, every heartbeat, every breath. It's like being stuck in a slow-motion movie where every second stretches out. This can make the panic feel even more unbearable, as if you're trapped in it forever. But the truth is, panic attacks are always temporary, even if they feel endless in the moment. If you can, use a timer or clock to remind yourself that time is still moving forward and that this will pass. Try to focus on small milestones, getting through the next minute, then the next. Remember, you're not alone in this experience, and countless others have felt the same way. Panic always fades, and you will come out the other side. Trust that your body and mind will return to normal no matter how